Hey guys, it's Cameo Rosieredcharazard here. So I wanted to do a video for your gift ideas, given that holidays are, I know it's still a few months away and stuff. Or if it's like an anniversary or a birthday coming up, it's also a good idea to have some ideas. Especially if you're like stuck in a rut and you can't think of anything. So I'm going to go based on if they've been talking about a place they want to go or something that they're super interested in, from music to video games to random trips that they want to go to, like a concert or a water park, anything to just going to look at flowers, or even just picking random flowers in the field. But not everything that is a gift needs to be bought or even having to spend money more or less with it. What you could do is easily do love notes, find random wildflowers that you think are pretty, draw a random picture. If you're not creative at all, just tell them that you want a little moment away from, or a moment together. Like, you can easily go take a walk to a park, sit by a river bend or a creek, maybe even just sit outside, watch the stars, have a beautiful bonfire. Some ideas that my fiance has done for me, since I'm very sentimental and he is as well, is he's gotten me this necklace that says "I love you to the moon and back." I wear it almost every single day. It's very beautiful. I think it costs like maybe around $20 from JCPenney's. He also got me my engagement ring the day before my birthday, which he got from Pandora, because engagement rings don't have to be super expensive. You can start cheap and move on to something that is super nice and pretty based on your income. Don't think that you need to start off with something that's like a couple grand. Like, he got me these two, and they were probably about $100 each. Heck, I got him a ring from freaking K Jewelers that was like $150. Given I was working minimum wage, making I think $13 an hour, 13 to 15, depending. Don't mind this one. This one's just an heirloom. So there's that. Or you can easily go buy a random bouquet that's like $8 from Walmart or Wise or your local grocery store. Just do something that's meaningful. Like, you can even make them just a random little basket that's full of their favorite candy, or a random stuffed animal that you thought was adorable that they might want. Like, I've done a little Easter basket, and it was a water bottle because he likes to go on runs. Headphones for said runs, which I got from Five Below, so they were like $5, $3 to $5. And then there was a stuffed animal that we were talking about like 2 days before I even made the basket. I was like, okay, you mentioned this once. Here's a cute little stuffed animal. Like, some guys are not very into the cutesy stuff, and some are more open to it. My fiance likes flowers, he doesn't mind it, and he finds whatever gift I give him the most cutest thing ever, because at least I thought about him. Some other gift ideas he has done is, you've probably seen online all these like customized music playlists that you can like put the Spotify soundtrack or a Spotify song onto it with a like personalized picture. He got me one of those that like lights up. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it up. If I can't, I'm sorry. I'll probably put like a link or something to it. But he bought me one of those that lights up with a picture of our first beach trip, and it has our first song that we ever slow danced to, because I never slow danced really until I was with him. And then a few other things is, you can, if you're like into constellations or astronomy or whatever, you can get a personalized map that shows like the stars when that person, like when you two met, or whenever the person was born. I've seen on TikTok a lot of people doing the moon phases together. So I feel like the ones that have like that filter will actually like the astronomy thing, that it's like a poster that you can put up on the wall. You can also go to Displate, which I'm not sponsored by them, I just think they're really nice. It's metal posters, like they're made out of metal, but it has tons of different customizable ones that you can put up. Then, of course, there was the phase of everyone doing those beer posters of pictures of themselves in like bikinis on motorcycles or by the pool with their beer, like the boyfriend or fiance or husband's like favorite beer underneath, making like their own personal poster, which I thought was adorable. I might do that in the future. Or if you're very creative, you can make your own hoodie, like with a cricket, do like your own personalized thing. There is also a company that has been doing like embroidered designs. I can't remember the name of the company off the top of my head. If I remember, it's in the description. Basically, you can send a picture in, and they'll have it embroidered onto the hoodie. Or you can send in your pictures to get them turned into, if you remember the old viewfinders that had like the pictures and on the little paper ring that you can just slip in and look through them. That is adorable. I think that people should do that more often, especially if they're nostalgic. You can make a level for them in like the Mario World creator. I've seen a couple of videos of people doing that, or with doing marriage proposals in it, which I find adorable. And since my fiance is like a fisherman, he's obsessed with outdoors. You could easily, if they're an outdoorsy type person, you can do fishing rods, something for a kayak or a boat if they have those. When in doubt, random lures or a new like tackle box. Or if they're into the hunting stuff, new camo is always appreciated. The non-scent sprays. Heck, even like, I wouldn't say go purchase them like a rifle or anything. I would talk to them about that first before doing anything too wild. Then if they are more into like the music stuff, like they want to make their own music, or if they're into computers more, you can always get a new SD card, a new graphics card, a new turntable. Like you can get one of those retro vinyl players. I found one at Five Below for like $20. I know everything costs money a little bit, but even just a nice drive out into the country, or even just take a walk down like a market street, because I believe most towns have like a business district where it's tons of small businesses or fancy boutiques or restaurants. Just go and walk down that, or look at like old antiques together. Nothing has to cost money. I understand that it seems like everyone online has to pay a little bit each time, but that's only if you have the income. If you can't, there are so many ideas out there. Like if you have scrap paper, like construction paper, you can easily make a little gift out of that. Or if you have like twine, you can learn how to make friendship bracelets. Honestly, everything is so easy with the internet nowadays. All you have to do is just Google one word and an entire list just pops up for you. But before this gets really long, I would like to say thank you for watching, and if you have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments below, and maybe they'll help someone. Alright? Thank you for watching. Bye, and have a wonderful day.